this Mini Cooper, right? Everything on that damn 2007 Mini Cooper was breaking. I'm trading it now for a Jeep from some complete stranger that I met on Facebook. I'll meet you at DMV and bring the pink slip. He's like, okay, I got my Jeep, and he's walking around and get the back door open and all this mud comes out of the back and it starts going. I got it all the way up to 4th gear in the parking lot of the Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. I woke up this morning and said, I am starving. So we're making chicken soup. Yesterday, I went on a big adventure and I had this Mini Cooper, right? And the Mini Cooper was so pretty. I fixed it up. I put carbon fiber all the way across the dashboard, right? So everything is starting to go wrong on it. The check engine light comes on. Every time I turn around, something else breaks on it. What do you guys think? Bacon? Should I put bacon in? I've got a bunch of mushrooms. I'm gonna put those in. So I got the celery in, I got the carrots in, potatoes. I got some potatoes here that I chopped up. We're gonna put those in. Let's put bacon. So I got this Mini Cooper, and it is a gorgeous little green Mini Cooper with stripes. It's convertible. It looks really good, but everything's breaking. The brake light came on. I took it. I got the brakes redone. The mechanic said, oh, great. I can fix it, but that brake light isn't going to go off because there's a brake sensor in there, and you have to go to the dealership to get the new brake sensor. And I said, dealership? That sounds expensive. So I said, to hell with it. So the brake light's permanently on. Both check engine lights. Apparently there's 2 check engine lights. Who knew? They're both on. And when you start it up, it looks like the thing is going to explode. So it looks, the car is sitting on top of what looks like a lift, and it looks like a bomb is going off, and the car's sitting on top of it and exploding, and it says service. And I was like, ah, shit, the Mini Cooper is going down. Then I opened the back door, and the door handle fell off. And I said, ah! Then I went to pull the trunk latch breaks, right? So the trunk latch breaks. I can't open the trunk of this Mini Cooper. So you know what I did? I said, screw it. I'm going on Facebook. I'm going to try and trade this thing for something else. So I go on Facebook. I put it up on Marketplace. I've never done Facebook Marketplace before. What the heck do I know about selling cars? Nothing. And I said, oh my God, I'm just going to put this thing up and see what happens. This guy goes, I'll trade you for my Jeep, right? I'll trade you for my Jeep. So I have an offer to trade a Mini Cooper that looks like it's about to explode for some sort of Jeep. And the Jeep looks like it's some kind of beater Jeep or whatever. And bacon going in. I'm going to put more bacon in. I think more bacon is always better, right? I mean, who doesn't like bacon, right? Okay, I'll meet you at DMV and bring the pink slip. And he shows up and he's like, okay, I got my Jeep, and he's walking around and he's like kind of, I don't know, he's a little sketchy looking, and I thought, I probably shouldn't buy this Jeep from this guy. Let me test drive the Jeep. So it gives me the Jeep, and I get in, and this thing is a piece of crap. I mean, I'm telling you, it is like, the doors are, one door's not even on, the window doesn't work, the handle's free flowing, right? The tires look good. It had good tires. So that hooked me, the tires hooked me. And I'm trying to open the back, and he's like, hold on, I have to help you. And there's a big tire on the thing on the back, right? And he's like, and he's pulling as hard as he can pull. And he pulls this thing out, right? And we get the back door open, and all this mud comes out of the back. This mud goes, and it comes down on the ground. And I'm like, oh, there's a lot of mud in here. Let's look underneath. So I look underneath, and the muffler looks terrible, right? But the frame looked good. Now, I'm a chick, right? So I'm not supposed to know anything about cars, but I know when a frame looks bad. So, bacon, more bacon. Everything on this Jeep looks like garbage, right? So I said, am I crazy? Should I do this? What am I doing? So I said, all right, I'm gonna test drive it. It's a stick shift. Who else knows how to drive a stick shift? Almost nobody these days. Well, I do, right? I love a good stick shift. If you like a good stick shift, you're after my heart. I'm going around the parking lot and it starts going, and I said, oh shit, I wonder if the four-wheel drive doesn't work. I realized that I had it in third gear instead of first gear because it was such a tight stick shift that you could easily be in third gear, and I was trying to start the damn thing in third gear. As soon as I figured out you had to hard push to the left to get it into first gear, that thing ran like a little princess. I got it all the way up to fourth gear in the parking lot of the Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. The cops are gonna get me. So anyway, so I went to the guy and I'm like, okay, I'm probably crazy for doing this, but I'm gonna trade you for my Mini Cooper. We traded pink slips in the parking lot of Department of Motor Vehicles. And now I have a brand new piece of crap Jeep to match my other Jeep. It's sitting in the front yard. So what I'm gonna do after I finish making chicken soup, look at this. Look at all that chicken. That's the stir fry from last night. I'm gonna put it in the soup. I'm gonna be doing an entire Jeep renovation. And so as a girl, I don't know crap about cars, but I know a little bit about mechanics because I'm a pilot and they make, you know, mechanics when you're a pilot. Follow and you'll get the notifications when we're doing stuff. I'm gonna head out to the yard and we're gonna start ripping into that crappy old Jeep and see what we're in for. Should be fun.